Oh, I get better billing?
First the worst, second the best. Ayo.
Yep. Magma's here. There's no need to fear.
Is that what you're going with? That's
Yeah.
your okay. Okay.
Don't judge me.
Remember, kid, bake your Twinkies.
Mhm. Go fish.
I mean, I presume you have to get a fishing rod, but there should be a fishing rod available here, I believe. Oh. Well, I guess you got to go get a fishing rod then. Let me see if I can.
Well, why would you?
Usha Research Station. It's just on the right after riding the elevator up. Oh wait, no, that only appears near the end of the game. Never mind, that one won't be available yet. Yeah, that's the ultimate rod, the legendary rod. Let's see. You can get a deluxe rod at the Muscle Dome for 2,500 coins. Oh, there was an old rod in Vidna. Yeah, there's a guy on the beach near Vidna. There is, or no, on the beach in Vidna. There's a guy who's laying there, and he'll give you his rod, and as well as some lures.
Hooray for robbing the homeless.
Always.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of that horrible joke. Sonic says, pick on orphans. What are they gonna do? Tell their parents?
Ooh.
You know. No. I don't know why you people continue to invite me places.
I mean, it's that old guy. That guy doesn't look that old. He looks like maybe he's like 22.
Yeah, I know. In freaking early Gundam terms, that's grandpa status.
Yeah, apparently. Whoever wrote this guide has an extremely weird sense of what is old guy. That is possible. I mean, it is a GameFAQs guide. Probably. Okay, Boomer.
Whatever.
Right. Specious. Don't look at me. I don't remember how this works. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up how you get more lures, because if you lose them, that's gonna suck. Okay, well, this guy is stupid and worthless. For this purpose, at least. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it myself.
Is it super duper important?
Yes, actually.
So one of those, you need to complete this in order to get the super special Omega weapon.
In order to get one of the legendary Rosaru.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, big port already. Yep. So was Beast who's boss.
I think you fly funny.
I mean, I hate that you put it that way, but you're technically not wrong.
Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. Also, I found out for future reference, in order to get more lures, if you do lose them, you can buy them in Vidna using soul coins. But they're cheap. Lights are 2 coins each, normals are 5 coins, and heavies are 10 coins. Tower, the muscle dome.
Muscle down.
Yeah.
That subtitle said. Sometimes I watch YouTube with the subtitles on just to see what people put in. Because sometimes it's pretty freaking funny.
But yeah, so of the hidden Rosaru, we've gotten one spell already. We got that at the end of the last session, which was Horn. There are 4 that are locked behind the same event in the story. So we just have to get to that event. There's one for 100,000 Muscle Dome coins. There's one for 20,000 fishing points. And then the last one is get everybody to 99.
Cheating. Because how hard is it to level?
To get up to that point, you would have to have access to the end area and a good chunk of patience and time.
In other words, it literally is 100% a grind.
Yes.
Gotta extend that playtime somehow.
Well, yeah, but it's more like achievements, effectively. So you get a reward.
Something that's actually tangible and makes a difference in game.
Well,
Other than backpats.
yeah.
Yeah, back when you had to work to unlock a character instead of spend money.
Yeah. Well, characters came from effort and not your credit card number. I miss the old days. And screw anybody that defends that crap. Well, they just value my time more. They allow me to skip the bullshit with money. And it's like, no, they don't value your time. They put that stuff in because they know you'll pay for it.
Well, let's face it. If they did value your time, they would have it as an option to the gameplay versus designed around it.
Exactly. If they actually valued your time, they would just make the game less grindy. They wouldn't put in a pay to skip the annoyance option. Speed. Speed wolf, otherwise known as the meth wolf.
No, that's the white one.
No, that's the cocaine wolf.
Well, he is traveling around with a high maze.
But that would make him the wheat wolf.
Okay, so I can skip.
Yeah, it is a spicy spell. But it is also your only res spell. Not to mention the fact that it is a full guaranteed full heal.
Nice.
And it's party wide. And I believe also party wide status removal. No. From level 1. So I mean it does have value. If it was just purely for the Chibos, then I wouldn't have bothered mentioning it. But each of the ultimate Rosarus do have some value to them. They level up. In Horn's case, it really doesn't make a freaking difference. Actually, wait, do they level up? I think they level up. Yeah, because that's what it shows. Is it does show a level of progression, but in Horn's case, it just doesn't freaking make a difference. The attack ones are going to get more potent, obviously. That I honestly don't remember, and the guides I've been looking at as we've been going through this playthrough aren't clear on. I believe, but I could very well be wrong. I believe that it is the roster route itself, or in other words, the talisman itself, that levels up. So if you were to get Horn to level 3 and then equip Horn to someone else, that person's Horn should be level 3. I mean, it's called Death Trigger. If you don't beat it up, the opposite will occur.
Remember, if you're ever threatened by the Australian military, just remember, they lost a war to some birds.
Yeah, but they were big birds.
Then again, also, but the counterpoint to that is keep in mind, if our military were to go over there, we would lose a war against some birds.
That is true.
So, I mean, don't knock them on that. That's less of a fuck you to their military and more of an oh shit to how powerful those birds are. Well, yeah. You didn't expect people with wings to hang around the bottom of a mountain like scrubs, did you?
Yeah. It's like, why even have wings?
First of all, rude. Well, good for you that you have the mark. Oof. There was another time space bomb. Damn it, Usha! We don't know why you have it, but we're just going to ignore that for the moment. Oh, right. I believe the answer actually is yes for once. Let's see. Mount Dean. Yes. We're going to see Mashura, which you already have, but we're also going to be seeing a new one called Iota.
Ben.
Yes, it was. And let's be honest, that one was 100% on the off chance that Eddie's paying attention, which is pretty much not happening. Because while I appreciate a good pun, the keyword there is good.
Yeah.
That one was too forced.
Puns cause me physical injury.
Oh no, they're using their privilege. Oh my god, you can't just ask why they're purple.
Well, you can't just go around asking people why they're purple.
Bad sound bell. Oh, the enemy up one? That's possible. You were farming. Oh. No, it just has a naturally high occurrence here. Naturally high aggro rate. Encounter rate. That's what I'm trying to say. Aggro rate. I mean, it's kind of right. It's definitely not what I meant to say, but it is kind of accurate. Ish.
Oh, the infraggable Kronk.
I was just
Nice,
gonna
probably.
say he looked like the Wish version of Damn it! Now I can't remember his name. Idiot! The Thing. A Wish version of him, only grape flavored. Grape flavored clobbering time.
You know, it's bad that when you said the thing, my first thought was John Carpenter's.
That's way too symmetrical.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, of course. It's not the crusty tube sock.
I don't know. Maybe the answer is found in equipping it. Yeah, because we had Mashura previously. Bond's crazed. Oh, that's his miracle art. Remember, we did his miracle art for the first time last episode. Nice. 1 down, 2 to go.
I'm too smooth brain for this game. And I get bored. Soon, I will not have to have a wrinkly brain because I will cheat in the accepted cheat method of this game, which is logistics robots. Why bother being smart and setting up things in efficient manners when you can have robots that just do everything for you?
Because somebody has to program the robots to be efficient.
But that's just it. I can just put boxes everywhere and tell the robots go steal things from those boxes. And now I don't have to make giant belt networks to get everything where they need to go.
This is sounding very familiar. Like a game that I... What's that?
Factorio.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like a game that I started to play once on my channel and then just never went back to for some reason. Oh no, Satisfactory is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. Very similar. Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted it too much. Yep.
You triggered the desire, Sensei. No. It punished you for the sin of want.
Yep. Because that's how video games.
Yep. Interesting.
It's probably to prevent you from taking it, putting it on someone else, healing really quick, and then swapping it back, or just hot swapping it in altogether, keeping it off otherwise.
We've gone so purple that we've eventually entered fuchsia.
You know, I just thought of something, and I'm half tempted not to say it because I'm worried about putting it into the universe, but we're way past that probably. Imagine having that happen when you're fighting something that you need to catch, and the enemy gets the killing blow.
Speaking of killing things in video games, I saw somebody sweep somebody with a team of level 1 Pokemon. This person had a full team of legendaries at like max level.
Jesus. Just a really, really intense type mismatch, or?
Oh, it's just the other person was a moron and thought hit attack button, win game.
Oh.
How do you play Pokemon for that long to think that?
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, no, just using good strategy, defeated an entire team of legendaries with a team of all level 1s. Of course, using exploits like things like Endure and, Retaliate.
Okay. In other words, true try-hardness versus lazy.
Somebody who actually knows how Pokemon works. Even though there were several times that he could have easily won, and the dude was even like, dude, why did you sword dance on my level 1 Pokemon? It's like, why did you bother? Like, why did you bother buffing your maximum level?
Yeah, a single attack
Arceus.
should have just fucking knocked it out. I mean,
Yeah. You sword danced with your max level Arceus on my level 1 Magnetite.
I mean, the last time, it's not apples to apples, but then again, it might be. The last time I've seen someone with that little grasp and understanding of how a game worked, despite, having the appearance of being super high level, was doing dungeons with people in 14 that very clearly bought their level and had no idea how to play their job.
They had no idea what the buttons did.
Yeah.
Or the synergies. This is why you don't buy your level skins.
Not unless you already have played the job previously.
I mean, if you're getting
Like
back
as
in
an
the
alt.
game after like years, and you're like, I don't want to go through all that again. I'll just pay somebody to do it for me. Then like, okay, maybe.
Well, not necessarily to do it for you. I'm thinking more like the official approved, like the past to 80, past to 90 type stuff.
Yeah. I didn't know they had that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's generally a trap, even if it is available legit. It's like, don't do that.
It doesn't just hurt you. It hurts anyone who teams up with you.
Because yeah, they're like, oh, this person's level 80, they must know how to play the game. And it's like, no, I just skip to level 80. And it's like, oh, so you have no idea how your character functions.
Don't worry, they played the game, 8 patches ago.
Oof.
Because I think that has happened in World of Warcraft, honestly.
I mean, that's the rate I'm going. It's going to happen to me if I ever get back into 14.
I don't think 14 is going to get wildly different versus how World of Warcraft, if you go back like 5 years or 10 years, it's almost an entirely different game.
Mm-hmm. The metas and everything completely changed. A lot of your commands change. There's a lot of difference there.
Why have a tree? I can tell you last time I played WoW, me and my friend went out and bought it just because another friend kept begging us to play it with him. We bought like pretty much the same week Cataclysm came out.
Yeah, I never played Cataclysm.
And we played it for a month and then got bored.
I played in vanilla and quit the night before BC went live. Came back shortly into Lich King. Quit after a couple months. Came back in at the beginning of Pandaland. Quit after a couple months. Came back Warlords and quit after a couple months and have not been back since then. I've decided though this time I'm not going back.
Sure you did.
No, I did. I decided I'm not going back. Oh, really? That's not what I thought you were going to say. I was expecting you to say spreadsheets in space.
I am not hard enough for EVE Online. I actually like, gameplay in my games.
The thing is I love spreadsheets and numbers and shit like that, so I probably actually would like EVE Online. But the other side of the coin, though, is that I do not have 80 hours a week to devote to an MMO.
Yeah.
I don't have time to have a actual fucking career in game. Not unless they're paying me enough to live off of IRL. And, well,
There are apparently people that do that.
Yes, and those people are not me.
Those are a group of people that we like to refer to as psychopaths.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I would. Anybody who plays a video game will... Oh.
I mean, the only way I could see actually pulling that off would be if I were to do something that I'm not going to be able to do, which is hit a partner, get like an actual like freaking Twitch contract saying you need to stream 60, 70 hours a week. And then I'm like, oh, well, hey, guess what? I've got the perfect fucking game for that.
Yeah. Guess what, gang? This is an EU channel now.
Yep. Test would be 100% an EVE channel if I were able to pull off that exact combination. There probably are. I don't know what what channel it would be, but I'm sure there has to be.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that devote their entire lives to Minecraft, so... Don't get me wrong, Minecraft's fun, but I don't see how you could play that much unmodded Minecraft.
There are currently 19 channels actively streaming EVE Online. Yeah, I agree. Well, I guess that one of them shouldn't count, because it's literally just a music stream, an AFK music stream. So that one shouldn't count. But let's see, we got some PvP. One title, Welcome to Costco, I Love You.
I guess that makes sense.
PvP, otherwise known as salt harvesting.
I would think the other form of PvP. In other words, market shares.
Oh god, market PvP.
Yeah, but it is PvP in EVE Online.
True. Oh, they turned into a freaking pirate ship essentially. I'm guessing you're going back in to try and get some more IOTA. Worst case scenario, IOTA will return in a couple more zones. And the next zone has 2 new ones instead of just 1. Which, I mean, we already know what the next area is going to be. I don't know why I said it that way. Yep. The next is going to be Howl. The next boss is Howl.
Oh yeah, did you happen to hear about that bit of news?
No.
Enlighten, please.
Ni no Kuni ended up having a mobile game.
Oh god, I heard about this one.
And I don't know the exact details, but supposedly there's a lot of integrated cryptocurrency / NFTs. Also, hello, Eric Foxy.
Yes, we did say hello to him earlier, but it's okay.
Oh, sorry, I completely missed it.
Yeah,
You're
the
fine.
Squeenix is doing a MMO with NFTs and earn to play, or play to earn.
Well, I don't know
Nobody
exactly
buy
how
this
it's
game.
configured in the game.
Please nobody play that game. We can't let them know that. We can't let them think that this is acceptable in any way.
The unfortunate fact is that it actually looks really good. Like
That's how that's all it's gonna take. That's all it's gonna take to complete
It is
the
Squeenix.
ecosystem.
It is Squeenix, so I expect it to look good, but that doesn't mean that... Oh, it's not?
What?
I thought it was Squeenix.
Oh.
Well, it's well, I still don't know the details on exactly how the NFT / stuff is integrated. All I know is that a bunch of people that essentially live for gacha games went like, ugh, you. Yes.
Pretty low, even for a gacha.
Especially since it's only been out for like a week. I think. Maybe less.
Oh, I mean, available May 25th. So yeah, it's been out for a little over a week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's not a good sign.
And looking at the reviews, it looks like that it was basically set up to be more of an idle game. Its autoplay
No,
is
it's not
hard
an
to
idle game,
disable.
it's like a action RPG.
Well, I'm saying based on the reviews, they're saying that like the autoplay is automatic and is hard to figure out how to disable.
Okay, I do know a bit about that because I have seen somebody criticize it. Like, it does have an action RPG system where you actually have to play the game, use attack, and things like that. But then it has an autoplay feature which pretty much just sort of automatically does everything for you. Like, it will automatically move you across to the next, quest point. Like, it will put you on a path and you will follow it and you will go directly to the next, encounter, talking person, things like that. In other words, why make it open world if you're just on rails?
Yeah.
In essence. Secondly, like, the autoplay function also extends to combat, where you can just simply let the game play itself. Like, you don't even need to press
I
anything.
can even ask why, because I know there are people out there that play idle games, and it's just, I've never seen the appeal.
Depression.
Yeah. Yes to both of those, in fact. As someone who has played idle game, yes to both of those.
I've never gotten the appeal of like Cookie Clicker and things like that. No, I'm saying.
Big numbers go burr. Well, I'm saying in my case, big numbers go burr. But yes, also depression. But yeah, and then the other thing I see about the Ni no Kuni with the auto is if you do manage to disable it, there's no way to tell where you're supposed to be going. Like, it doesn't give you like any kind of quest markers, so you have to turn it on to figure out where you're going, and then turn it off again if you want to pay any attention to. Which, I mean, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm not gonna shit on it. I'm just gonna say it's not for me.
Well, it's sort of like the worst form of game design of essentially, well, we need to know, direct our player to the next place. And it's like, they just threw up their hands and said, let's just handhold them. Quite literally.
Because if there's one thing I know about people who play games a lot, it's that they love hand-holding.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like that one thing. this is Grandma. Her walk speed is slightly faster than your walk speed, but slower than your run speed. She can't do anything. You have to walk her across this entire map. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted from my action RPG game.
Well, I mean, the first, and it might not, no, I take that back. The most egregious such quest I remember as being the most annoying was actually from WoW, from Vanilla WoW. I don't know if the quest is still around, but back in the vanilla days, in Silverpine Forest, there was an NPC that you had to escort from this little shack to the next town, which, I mean, reasonably speaking, was probably about a 1.5 to 2 minute walk. It's not a huge distance. The only problem is they had his walk pattern and elite spawn and pathing overlap. So shit that you are not able to take care of solo for probably another dozen levels, and probably shouldn't be doing it as a team battle for at least another 5 or 6 levels.
It's gonna
And
show like your face.
yep, is going to show up, is going to eat your face or their face. If it eats their face, well, you failed the quest. If it eats your face, well, you failed the quest and have to do a corpse run.
And now you have to go resurrect. Isn't this great game design?
Well, they may have constructed it in a way of hoping that people would interact and, do the MMO thing.
I mean, ironically enough, there is a dungeon, which is a few levels higher and a full team thing in that same area, but it's much later in the storyline compared to that escort mission.
Well, what I mean is sort of like if it's the area, people can just simply talk in chat of saying, oh, hey, this elite mark is there. Maybe somebody who's a bit higher level can help.
I mean, yeah, if they...
I mean,
dude,
we're talking in World of Warcraft that ended up defining a lot of the MMO genre. And it took trying to redesign EverQuest, which was a very different beast than most modern MMOs. And like you understand how EverQuest party system works, right?
no, actually.
Well, what I mean is that, okay, very few classes in EverQuest could solo.
Okay.
And those that could were often doing it, because they could kite. And therefore, a lot of the classes were meant to actually work together. In other words, tanks had to actually, tank, because they had no other ability. And the idea was to try to get people to actually socialize and work together. And I think that may have bled into the idea of certain design concepts going on in the game, trying to at least get people to interact with one another in terms of strangers and things like that.
I don't like interacting with strangers.
For some stuff, I would agree, and I would agree WoW did that to a degree. That specifically, I think, was just bad NPC placement, bad mob placement, more than anything else.
It could have also been just simply that whoever was designing the quest did not double check what was going on.
Yeah. Didn't double check like mob pathing in the area. Figured, oh, well, it's a level 12 area. It should be fine. Also, I thought of a second egregious NPC escort that I know Eric probably remembers. Lady Jane in City of Heroes. You find her in the middle of a cave full of ghosts, and as soon as you rescue her, she starts running off and shooting at everything that moves. but you need to keep her alive to get to the end. So the second you rescue her, you need to be ready to be on nonstop on the go. Thankfully, they did change her quest towards the end, made it to where if she is defeated, you'll still get the item. The quest will, the mission will fail, but you still get the necessary item to progress the storyline. I mean, technically it's in a chest towards the end of the dungeon, so, or dungeon, sure, why not? Mission area. It was the cave system.
The #1 environment for an MMO.
Yep, even one that is even one that has a primarily urban setting. No, the second is office buildings. The third is the sewers. I mean, it kind of depended on the individual maps. You had offices that lead into caves, you had sewers that lead into caves, you had one case, you had an office that led into a cave that led into a sewer that led into a cave that led into an office. That was a fun map. You had one that was an office that led into a cave that led into a spaceship. There's a few interesting options there. And then we'll move forward. That's true. You did mention two topics you were going to bring up. Oh yeah, the cargo ship. Oh, the wrecked one. Oh yeah. The one that's actually like actively sinking. That one was kind of fun. By the way, the inn coming up is free. And there is new gear in the camp ahead. Yeah, that makes sense. Defeat all. The absolute nightmare of Defeat All was any kind of cave, especially the what was referred to as Orembega, which is the magic city below below Paragon City, the city of the ancient mages. That Defeat All on one of those maps is literally just absolute torture, especially because, as Eric said, enemies would sometimes spawn inside the walls, get stuck there, and you literally can't complete the map. You'd have to exit, restart the mission, go back in. I mean, Layer Cake Cave never really bothered me too much. It's a little irritating just because you have the 5 different layers, but it never bothered me that much. Actually, I take that back. It bothered me on my first character because that was a character I didn't take any actual travel powers. I just ran around like an idiot.
Just assuming that he can't.
I mean, technically, in Noah's defense, I'm usually those things do call for virgin sacrifices, so it's going to be one of the two. I want to say that was shortly after they went freemium, after freedom. Oof. Nirvana. Many die bringing you this cup of coffee.
Sick.
Oof. Actually, I changed my mind. I can decide right now. Drop them. Yeah, that was a little rough. Oh, I mean, provided that you are also hearing Asher, who's doing the main narration, that then no, I was just creating a new line that didn't actually exist. Yeah, apparently your audio is not coming through to the stream. I'm seeing you light up, but your voice isn't coming on through.
Weird.
Sorry, I didn't realize that we were doing that this entire time. Oops. It's weird because you are lighting up. Your circle is lighting up.
Okay, now is it now coming through? Can you hear me now, Eric Foxy?
Yes, you are now coming through.
God damn. In this case, it was OBS that changed some defaults.
Yay for OBS!
I told it to set my thing to the dedicated mic that I had, but it somehow reverted back to default, and I'm like, Okay. The elder lives in the father's house. Go speak to him.
And yes, Eric did confirm that he now hears an Asher.
Yay. Oh. Now I have to go. Please. We heard that down below in Sol and Buma, the mist is cleared. Did you do that? Yes. I have to problem sometimes. Either it or RTX voice forgetting which mic is which. Oh, that's wonderful. Now you're going to destroy the floating castle? Please be careful. Nest of demons.
Sorry, Nest of Demons. Are you
Nope.
telling me that castle's haunted?
Probably. Chest. Healy fruit. All Sorin specialties. Chaos Breaker, which we have. Heavy Strike. Power Club. Oh boy.
The Power Club. Is it related in any way to the Power Club?
It's so bad.
Pronged Crown.
Unfortunately, this stuff is going to be very expensive.
Uh-huh.
Man, sometimes some mods that I see pop up are just like the pettiest shit.
Okay, Hero Armor. Triumph Boots. Pronged Crown. Battle Robe. Okay, we have all of the War God stuff. We have Steel Boots and Battle Robe. So, Pronged Crown, Triumph Boots, Hero Armor, Power Club, and Heavy Strike.
70, 110, 140. That's 160,000 Jello for you.
And I only have 45,000.
Yeah.
Let's see. How bad is Van's armor? 11 points. Heavy strike, that's 9 points. That's 14 points for Gala. 11 points. Triumph Boots gets us another power boost. And 12 points in damage. That's an increase in Noah from... Okay, Prong Crown is definitely going to be a buy.
I'm gonna be signing off here.
Alright.
No worries. Have a good night.
Good night.
The challenge is that you can only buy one. If you buy the prong... Okay, well...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you buy the prong crown, you don't have enough money to buy anything else.
That's if I don't... not that...
Oh yeah, not counting anything that you sell.
Jeweled Clip. Okay, yeah, that puts us... Okay. Chaos Breaker, we don't, because I already have it. So... Heavy Strike, Power Club, Hero, and Triumph Boots. That's... roughly 140,000. Okay. Well, I chose Prong Crown because it was a much better thing for Noah because of survivability rates.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm not calling you stupid for your choices. I'm just saying be cautious of them.
Yeah. I mean, like, getting the least amount of item for the most amount of stuff from it, probably a decent choice in this instance. And we have... Let me get some Doors of Wind. There we go. Because I think we can use a Door of Wind to get back here.
I believe so.
And as you said, the inn is free. Oh, hey, Sorens only get one Seru. Yes, let's hear about the traitor. Luctus and Grantus are sons of Cructus, the Soren Elder. Deceived by an evil person. Queen of the Floating Castle. Yes. Man, if people... It's like... It's kind of sad that half my voice lines just went away. Oh well.
Hmm?
Just the factor that, like, some of my... Like, things that I, like, made jokingly weren't recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Wonder Elixir.
Unfortunately, it does happen.
Yeah. Welcome, brave humans. We have already heard about your heroic deeds. And your fucking betrayal of humanity. I mean, hello. I'm an okay man. Most impressive. I now realize that you truly possess the determination to save the world. We've tried every tactic against the floating castle, but you, with the powers of your Ratharu, should be able to destroy it. I have decided that the Soren should help you. Go speak to Luctus in the square. He will take you to the floating castle. And I'm guessing this is where we can... It would take a lot of effort to save the world.
Yeah, it would. It would probably be easier to just like shine a giant laser from space and laser everyone off that way.
Zort.
Zort, indeed.
It seems that the Elder has given you his permission. Now then, I'll take you to the floating castle. Let's go! Now hold on tight. And... once again, Noah grabbed by the scruff of her neck.
Well, yeah, they only had the animating budget to program one flying position for her, so.
That's
So
a
of course it's
floating...
gonna be the same one every time.
Yeah. That's a floating castle. So many Soren warriors died valiantly there. Silence! Are you ready? Yes. That's the spirit. I see you're ready for battle. We're going in. And drop and release.
They say that a hero can save it. Okay, I'm done.
This is as far as our strength allows us to take you. We'll be waiting here. If you succeed in destroying the mist generator, come back here. Well, into the powerhouse.
If you don't, we'll send some of our Bothans in to try and rescue your corpse.
So what do we have in the building?
Everything. Or are you asking something specific like...
Bara!
What?
We got
I'm sorry,
Bara!
Bara?
Bara!
Well, I wasn't expecting Bara, but okay. I guess it'll be that kind of episode. But yeah, you have Bara and Puera. Puera is a dark type.
And we got... Van got Bara right off the bat.
Is he equipped with something that's giving him an advanced learn rate?
Not that I know of.
Because that's 2 first shots that he's gotten this episode. And while clearly I'm not complaining, I just wish that we could say the same for the other 2.
Yeah. So Bara's one of them. Is Iota in the castle as well?
No, Iota is down on Mount Dini or in one of the areas we'll be coming to probably 2 weeks out.
Ah.
Because I'm figuring we'll probably finish Floating Castle this week, and then we can finally go to Conquer next week.
Yay.
But that's going to probably take the entire episode.
And as I slowly gather more money. So, other than Bara, what was the other new one in this area?
Puera, which is a dark type.
Quera, okay.
No, Puera. Puera.
Pooh era.
The era of Pooh.
That sounds like current era.
We really are in the darkest timeline. Also, I see that you're not as upset about the topaz. They got the color appropriate for you?
Pea-colored topaz. They've got everything wrong with that. I mean, I have heard of yellow topaz, but it's not pea-colored.
It's not amber,
It's not amber.
but that's the color of my energy.
I'm half tempted to equip the padlock bell just so I have, like, a lot of fights. For grinding purposes, as well as trying to get as much...
Well, I mean, on the one hand, yes. Oh, shoes. If we defeat the boss, I don't think we're going to be able to come back here.
Yeah. Admittedly, I'm probably going to hit a save point, and then I can stop, and then probably do stuff off-stream.
Yeah, there is definitely a save point right before the boss.
But while we're while I'm wait, does Noah have horns now? Oh no, she's turned succubus. She's too young. That multi-pronged tiara wasn't a multi-pronged tiara, it was a horned crown.
I mean, tomato, tomato.
So far, I've only been encountering Baras.
I mean, it is a castle, which does seem to imply something about the general size of the structure.
Yeah.
So, in previous areas where it was, you know, rather large, we did have, like, different areas had different enemies.
Yeah. So, should I bring up my, one of the two topics?
Okay. Yeah.
There's a new trailer for Final Fantasy 16.
Okay. I will probably watch that at some point, then.
It's in general. If you want to see it. Before the weird discussion me and Eddie. So it sounds like, you didn't necessarily quite knew about it. But it was more of
No,
like...
I hadn't seen anything about it, and honestly, I've been getting a little, like, don't get me wrong, I still like Squeenix. They still definitely have properties I like, but for some reason, the latest gen, like 15, was okay.
Yeah.
It didn't make it. I wasn't head over heels with it.
Okay. Well, it definitely like, you can definitely tell it's Yoshi P at the helm, because the trailer gives more of the storyline in the world building.
Okay.
The other thing, and this is something that I just found out, like, yesterday, is, we're getting an anime from Squeenix. Can you guess from what?
I mean, considering the only anime that they've actually released I can think of off the top of my head before was for 6, which I'm still angry that I never can find. 7.
Legend of Mana.
Oh, Legend of Mana.
Yes.
That's an odd one to choose.
Can you guess how it's going to operate?
How it's going to operate?
Yeah, like how, like, can you guess, like, are they going to do a storyline? Are they going to do just flavor of the week kind of stuff?
I mean, given that it's Legend of Mana, flavor of the week makes a lot more sense.
They're just going to do one of the plot lines.
One of?
Yes.
Is it going to be the Gem Knight plotline?
Yep, it's going to be the Jumi.
Okay,
Which-
that's the only one that I felt was like strong enough to really maybe, but that's only going to carry like a single season.
Yeah, it's good. From what I can tell, it's only going to be about like 12 episodes long.
Okay.
And if it does well, they may do the other two. And it's probably going to sparse in maybe a couple of individual plot lines. But it was like, wait, why are we doing the Jumi plotline? Entire season about Tipo.
Oh god.
No, the worst one. 2 seasons about Niccolo. Actually, what was the centaur bard's name?
I don't remember.
Because, like, all I can remember of his plotline is him fucking up, and I know I didn't finish his plotline properly. Because I always kind of got him to the point where he gets fucking stoned by the Gorgon professor from the academy. Magic ring. Oh, hey, we're on the outside now. That looks like a generator.
And no, honestly, I think the worst storyline would be an entire season of Skippy and Hamson.
I don't know. I could see Skippy and Hamson being decent. Well, the way I would... Well, the way I'd see it, and I've seen somebody describe it this way, is Skippy, he's quite literally Bugs Bunny. And Hamson is like Elmer Fudd.
I don't know if I like that analogy.
I mean, we also have Mr. Fuddy Duddy.
Sotheby.
Mr. Thotherby. God, let's see. The Seven Sages would be interesting, especially Pokeel.
An entire... Oh, God. No, that would actually work, but it would be bad and good. It would be so good. It's so bad that's good. An entire season around Miss Yuki.
Oh, God.
It would just revolve around her and the inn.
God. I wouldn't mind seeing Niccolo somehow always ending up in the middle of things.
Well, I mean, that's because he always puts himself in the middle of things, because usually that's where he can make some cash. So I would agree with that.
Actually, I think I figured out something. The narrator is going to be Pokeel, at least. Oh god.
Oh, Gilbert.
Gilbert, yes. God. Gilbert.
And just him running around, romancing everything that moves.
God, Gilbert was so bad. Also, what was the mine owner and like his crazy religion about his dog?
Oh, I remember that. Shit.
Oh, that would be at least an interesting episode, and an entire episode about a life of a dud bear. Dub.
Roger and Putty.
Yeah, Roger and Putty. And just the thought of, can I touch this? Do wish move lever? Yes, fun move lever. Whoop. Life water. More Bara.
I was just thinking about that as a challenge run for my
What?
next game of RimWorld.
Ah.
Put the caveat on myself that I have to play the game as a Pokemon master. I am not allowed to directly engage in combat. But I have to use trained combat animals to fight for me, and lo and behold, somebody updated the Pokemon the Pokemon mod.
Oh boy. All of a sudden, I'm reminded of like, how's the Pokemon Minecraft mod going?
I've seen some people play it, but you know, Pokemon isn't really my thing, so.
Yeah, I've seen the Pixelmon stuff before, but I'm kind of the opposite. Is I wouldn't mind it, except that it's going to guaranteed be more in the, you know, what's currently available and not just a pure 151.
Admittedly, they may make a version of the mod where it's just play whichever generation you want to play as.
I'd be down for that.
I figured that would be one of those things. Nope. No Bara. I need to play Matt Starbound Fracking Universe myself more. Oh. Need to play more Starbound.
Isn't Starbound Abandonware?
Maybe? Hello? Hey, who are you? You're new around here. Did you come on Zora's orders? Just between you and me, that Zora's a real slave driver. We don't even need the goddess power unit like this, but she orders here anyway. Wait a minute, Zora didn't say anything about new people coming. That means you're those Ratsaru-wearing foes. You son of a... I'll teach you a lesson. I don't know what I was going with that accent.
I have a guess. I just don't want to make it.
Oh, hello, Puera. Oh man, he's got some weird ass sounds. And well, Vaughn got Puera. Do we have more of these boys?
I mean, it wasn't listed as being just a one-off fight, so I presume that the answer is yes.
Sora! Oh god, he exploded in some squishiness. I think they have an argument for that now. Yes. Oh god, there's a squishy scrunchy thing here. And by squishy scrunchy, I mean, like, quite literally a keen... It just crunches things. Also, I probably need to heal.
It looks like there is something to find inside of that, by the way.
Oh, I figured that was the case. Reach inside the corpse, grab the nice little goodie that's covered in blood and guts. I mean, that's stock standard video game logic.
We are almost to the save point. So maybe Puera was a unique enemy.
But it sounds like he'll show up later at least.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely shows up. The same area that I'm looking at that's probably gonna be 2 weeks out.
Okay. What's kind of sad is that, like, Van now has more spells than everybody else, and I haven't gotten them caught up. Unless, of course, like, we find more Pueras that we can go kill. I mean,
so
like...
the area I'm thinking about has Spoon, which we already have on everyone. Slippery, which is a new one that's also going to be in Comprom. More Bara. Gola Gola. Iota. And Puera.
Okay. All V2/V3s.
All V2s, yeah. There won't be any V3s until after a certain moment.
Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna check out.
That's...
I only
Check.
got about 4 hours of sleep this morning.
ugh.
4 hours, that's tons of sleep. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got up early because it was my grandpa's birthday, so we went to go visit his grave.
Aw.
No worries, though. Have a good night. Get some rest.
Yeah.
I will talk to you dudes later.
Yep.
Night. The Soren secrets, stolen from the Soren, had fallen into the center of the device. The Soren secrets.
Yep, now you have access to the Soren secrets.
And there's the save point, which tells me I feel like I skipped a good chunk of the dungeon.
No, I don't think so. Looking at the description, I think we hit everything.
Okay, well, let's go try to at least get Bara. I mean, like, I could hold out for like 15 minutes. And then call it a night. And then that gives me ample enough time to just
Off-stream it.
off-stream everything, including
Getting gear back up to snuff again.
getting gear back up to snuff. As well as probably getting Bara and the other ones. Come on, Bara, why aren't you getting absorbed? Ah, finally! I was gonna, like, why isn't Noah absorbing Bara? Because Bara's wind. Blocked every single one of those.
I hate it when they do that.
Yeah. Really getting some good funds from this.
Which is very helpful. Considering how much funds we need.
Well, we need 100,000 more.
And we're getting around 2,000 a fight. So that's another 50 fights. Just to break even.
Yeah. And then we'll find out that the new location that we go to...
Conquerum suddenly has even better gear.
And that will be that kind of shenanigans. I mean, Puermo might have, like, that might have been a scripted fight, but, like, he could be, like, a rare enemy. Kind of thing.
It's possible. I mean, pretty damn rare at this point, but yeah, it's definitely possible.
Also, what level am I supposed to be for this dungeon?
It doesn't explicitly say in this guide. Actually, wait. Maybe I missed it. Give me 1 second. Let me check. It doesn't explicitly say, but it does expect you to have Vaughn's Miracle Art.
Okay.
So we're closing the gap.
Well, we already we have Vaughn's Miracle Art already.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying based on how long ago we got it, we're closing the gap for what level we're supposed to be.
Ah, true. Oh, missed room. Evil God icon.
Oh, you missed that the first time through? I thought you'd gotten that.
No,
Oops.
it's okay. Let's see here. Evil God steals items from enemies and attack.
Yeah, it's when you attack. It's when you attack, you have a chance to mug.
Okay. So this is where we would get it naturally if we didn't try and grab it from the arena first.
And now that you've gotten it here, that's one less thing that you have to get from the arena.
Unless I want to get multiples, which...
Which, fair. I mean, is it required? By no fucking means, but fair. You can.
Well, looking at my current level, everybody is 37. Which...
Okay.
Nope. No Bara for the actual Bara. Well, let's at least get back to the save point and stop because we're real close to time now. Yeah, now we're getting just consistent thousands.
Might have been the specific combination of the fight before.
Yeah. Nope, didn't get it.
Alas.
Well, this just gives me time to grind stuff out, get everybody up. And double check that I didn't miss anything. But the save
I
point...
think there were only like 4 items.
Yeah.
No, I take that back. 6 items, including the secrets.
Okay. So I am definitely missing, I think, 2. Well, let's cut it here for now. But thanks for joining, everybody. We're going to be streaming tomorrow at least. Probably more 14 shenanigans. As for Wednesday, we're probably vastly approaching the end of Elden Ring. But not sure what Eddie's going to be doing after that. So... as for plans, Eddie's thinking about revamping a few things, so just be on the watch out for that. Outside of that, if you liked what you saw and like to spread the word, best way is let people know about us, share us around. If you prefer a much more direct method, there's of course the sub points here on Twitch. We have a Patreon or our Redbubble store. If you like the tones of our voices when we were actively speaking, we do have podcasts, which are on all major platforms, so Apple, Google, Spotify, Spoofy. Outside of that, we we're on most major social media, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But give us a follow here. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel. At least a good 80 to 90% of them. But outside of that, after tomorrow and Wednesday's night stream, it returns back to this, and we hope to see you there. See you at least tomorrow. But hope everybody has a good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.